morning, everyone, and welcome to News Extra and Earth Day just around the corner. And joining me this morning is Cassidy Baum with Keep Scottsbluff, Gering beautiful. Thank you very much for joining us on News Extra today.
Thank you.
Earth Day celebration has kind of blossomed over the years to include a bunch of different things. For Keep Scottsbluff, Gering beautiful this year, coming up on the 20th, what can people expect when they take part in the Earth Day celebration?
Well, it's at Panhandle Co-op, Main Street Market, Plaza area again. We're going to be doing a lot of the same stuff we've done in the years past. If you bring in a bag full of plastic bags, you'll get a reusable bag. In return, the North Platte NRD will be there giving away trees. Mm-hmm. We'll be doing cardboard collection by DocuShred. And DocuShred will also be there. Platte Valley Bank hires them to do document shredding.
Yep.
We do ask that people try to limit it to 2 boxes per vehicle so we can get
a reasonable amount.
Yeah, as many people through as possible before they fill their trucks up.
Mm-hmm. And also looks like we have some well water testing, I should say, by the Scottsbluff High School FFA chapter going from 10 until noon.
Yeah.
Are any restrictions on that? I know with the water testing that we had during the Farm and Ranch Expo out at the fairgrounds, they preferred to only have well testing out from the county as opposed to city water, obviously.
Yeah, I mean your city water's already monitored on a regular basis. So this is for people who are on their own private house wells, and just bring in a small sample in a clean, little glass jar of some sort, and they'll test it right there and get you the results. Now,
no electronics or tires accepted during this Earth Day celebration this year, but that doesn't mean that those things cannot be recycled throughout the course of the year, actually.
Yeah. Actually, Scottsbluff Environmental Services takes electronics during their normal business hours all year long. Mm-hmm. The Gering landfill will also be open on April 20th for their free landfill day, and they will be accepting up to 2 tires on your load up at the Gering landfill.
And I know that the issue with tires has always been kind of a tough one to deal with, to say the least, because they're bulky, they take up space. The uses of the crumbled tires relatively limited, but it's been a while since, even as a county, we've had a significant tire take-back event.
Yeah, and it is something I know I hear a lot that we need to have a tire collection recycling, but unfortunately it is something for the grants. It can only be counties, cities. A nonprofit can't apply for the funds to have those events,
which makes things certainly difficult, if not next to impossible, for Keep Scottsbluff Gering beautiful to be able to sponsor something such as that. So there's a lot of things going on with the Earth Day celebration that's coming up April 20th at basically the Main Street Market parking lot. Is where it's going to be. Running from 10 o'clock in the morning until 12 noon there on 401 South Beltline Highway West. But there's more than what we've talked about. We'll give you some details on that when we come back on News Extra. And we're back on News Extra, and my guest this morning is Cassidy Baum with Keep Scottsbluff Gering beautiful. We're talking about the Earth Day celebration coming up April 20th. There is more to the Earth Day celebration than just the activities that we've already talked about. One of them involving pharmaceuticals. That's another, used to be something that was done separately.
Yeah, and we did still have one last fall, and we plan to have one again this next fall as well. But we just thought we usually have people show up at the Earth Day event with a bag of pills, or just people get our events kind of confused. So we thought, why not add it to it just for the same thing, 10 to 2.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. And it'll be in our same location we've been in the last few years, in the old Special Touch building, just to the west of the grocery store and the liquor store at Main Street Market.
Now, in this case, as it has been here recently with the pharmaceutical take back, there is a fee involved because it is not inexpensive to dispose of pharmaceuticals in the proper manner.
Yes, yeah. To hire Clean Harbors, which is they're actually out of Denver, the one that we have to contract with. It is pretty expensive. You know, our bids come in and our bills come in anywhere between $10,000 and $15,000.
Yep.
Just depends on how much we take back. So we did start the fee last year of a $5 fee per drop-off for individuals. Businesses, you know, typically that's mainly sharps like dental offices, veterinary clinics, things like that. We do have a $250 fee. We did do some research, and it's pretty comparable to what they could do themselves if they were to hire a company to take their sharps. And so, yeah, and sharps it's expensive to dispose of anymore. They double barrel them, so you get charged per barrel. They're heavy, so it is very expensive to dispose of sharps.
And when it comes to the pharmaceuticals, if there's narcotic components, then those get handled in a different manner because law enforcement has to be involved in taking those and in doing an inventory, and that's how those have to be disposed of properly.
Yeah, we do have to we have a pharmacist at our event, and we do have both people from City of Scottsbluff Police Department and the City of Gering Police Department at our event that are able to figure out which drugs need to be separated from the ones that Clean Harbors can haul. And
of course, events such as this dependent on grant funding.
Yes.
That you've received from the state through the Department of Environmental Quality, but also by businesses stepping in to help backstop these types of efforts.
Yeah. Both cities, City of Scottsbluff and City of Gering, do give us funds each year, and the North Platte NRD also is a big supporter of KSGB and obviously of the pharmaceutical event to protect our water quality.
That's the Earth Day celebration that's coming up April 20th at Panhandle Co-op, really spread out among different parts of the parking lot there, from Main Street Market off to the west. 10 a.m. until 12 noon at 401 South Beltline Highway West in Scottsbluff. All kinds of different things that you can take part in, bringing in plastic bags, getting a cloth bag, tree giveaways, cardboard collection, shredding, well water testing, and of course off-site collections being done, say at Mr. Tire for auto batteries and propane bottles, used oil and antifreeze for the City of Scottsbluff takes those, as well as cardboard, aluminum, plastics, magazines, other stuff for recycling. So Earth Day, something that's celebrated pretty roundly here every year.
Yes, yeah.
Cassidy, thank you very much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.